Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. Today I want to try something crazy with the Dji Avata 2 because in the end I like this drone. I'm using it a lot, it's versatile, the camera quality is amazing and now it works with the old gear like the goggles too. But when there is wind it becomes a little bit unreliable and it doesn't fly amazing. So I want to try and make it better by removing the ducts, just like I did with the original Avata. It's not only ductless, but this one I redesigned the whole bottom plate, made it carbon, and it's a 4-inch now. This thing flies so much better than the ducted version. It's crazy. It's faster, more efficient, it resists winds better. The only problem with this project is I never found a company that could help me manufacture this. And seriously, I have asked everyone, I tried every motor on the market, and I've not found the perfect set of motors, because the Avatas in general, the DJI drones, cannot be tuned. You need to tune the motor to the drone. Even the space and everything, it's a mess. And I don't know if today what I want to do is gonna work on the Avata 2. And to make things more difficult today, the Avata 1 was designed with user reparability in mind. It was not too hard to disassemble, but I stumbled across a video from Matt's Tech. He disassembled this one and it's just crazy. It has the ESCs vertically, everything is unibody. If you break a duct, you see it's unibody. You have to change the whole canopy. It's a total nightmare to disassemble. And so today I'm gonna go the easy route. I'm not gonna disassemble, I'm just gonna try cutting the ducts where they meet the unibody frame. Shouldn't be too hard, I need to be careful because probably there are antennas inside here. Let's see what's inside there, because nobody knows. And since I use this drone a lot for work, I had to buy another Avata to make this experiment. And man, these videos are getting expensive. So please support this channel by liking, subscribing, commenting. Let me know what you think about this project. Let me know if you think it's gonna work. If you wanna further help this channel, click on the links down in the description below. Thank you so much. Let's cut this drone up. And since I don't know if there are antennas inside these tubes, I'm gonna cut it with a metal saw. Be very careful and go all around basically this duct. Let's see how it goes. It's pretty easy with the snippers. You just clip it and then maybe I'm gonna use some sandpaper to refine. But you can see the antenna wire down here coming apart, but it looks like there are two antennas. I cut one of them, I hope it's not super important. And it looks like there is something metal on both sides. So it looks like the antennas go from the center and they curve like 1 and 2. I don't know if on the other side is the same. It looks like it has 4 antennas maybe. It looks like the cleanest way to open it is just get a hot soldering iron, the cheap ones, and just dig into it. Like this. You don't damage wires and stuff, and then it comes apart pretty easily. On the other side I already removed it because I was curious. It's a sticker antenna. Sadly, this is cut, maybe I can repair it. You just need access to the sticker on the back here. Boom. And it comes apart. It's not the easiest thing to do ever. DJI made it incredibly hard to remove these antennas. And boom, it was quicker than I thought. On this side I tried snipping it, but you see there are a lot of antennas hanging and I snipped one of the antennas. The safest route, as you can see, is just melting the plastic out. It works very good and you need to melt it anyways because basically you have to dig through all the ducts until you get to the antennas. And they are embedded inside the duct, so you need to dig and remove the wire and then boom, remove the antenna, which you need to go sideways to unstick it. And boom, I just put a little bit of tape to hold the antennas down. I repair the antenna I cut basically and I stick the antennas on the side. They should stay there and this way I can finally test fly it. And without ducts it's already 30 grams less. I'm very curious on what's gonna happen. This is my first time arming this drone because it's new, I just unboxed it. When you change weights and stuff on the Avatas, sometimes they can go crazy, so I hope it works. Okay, this is good. Seems like it flies. Okay, don't give it for granted. Don't give that it flies for granted. Hi everybody, look at this. Let's test the speed of this thing and if it even flies good. 55 kilometers per hour in sport, 57 in sport mode, so it looks like it's a little bit faster than the original sport mode. Let's put it in sport mode. Wow, it's so floaty, it's crazy. It just floats in the air. The throttle you have to give is much less than the original. And I have to say, there was some shake there because it's not used to not having the ducks. Avatas with the pit tuning are so sensitive, it's crazy. But the cool thing is, I am not applying throttle. I don't know if you see my radio, but it's minimum throttle and it's going, it's crazy. A 100 kilometers per hour speed. Yeah, we can go much faster probably. 115 kilometers per hour. Can we go 120? No, okay, we don't like flying at 90 degrees. Probably 60 is a good measure. Yeah, the battery starts to be a little bit unhappy about constantly giving throttle, but wow, 25 seems like the sweet. Wow, wow, the yaw. I mean, it's locked in. It's super floaty. It feels like a little ripper. I'm not used to this locked feeling from the Avata. Wow. I mean, wow, it is so much better already. Just sewing the ducks off, I'm not making it up. It feels so tight, so locked in. Today is not a windy day, so I have to test it again with a little bit of wind. It feels different from a regular drone, but slower. But I mean, wow, yeah, much better than the Avata with the ducks. Because the Avata with the ducks, if you start doing some crazy stuff, sometimes it has the Euro thingy. And this thing, come on, I'm not even able to talk. This thing, you saw that. Okay, we have to test things to see if. Let's see if it shakes again. No. Okay, that's a tuning issue and that's something you're not gonna get rid of. But you always are in control. Even if it shakes a little bit, you still are in control. And that's what I'm looking for. I need a drone that can take a little bit of wind. And these things now seems like it can, because it has much less resistance. Let's see how it dives. It moves a little bit forward, but it seems like it dives pretty nicely. And also it seems like it consumes much less amperage. Okay, we managed to make it shake, but of course many drones shake with that move, so yeah, that's a stall. Nice. Very satisfied. I'm gonna keep this drone like this, try to improve it at least, because wow, I need to improve it. Maybe 3D print some way of holding the antennas without using tape, which is not very. Oh, whoa. We are starting to sag with the battery. Of course, I've been pushing for many minutes. I have to say I am very excited because first of all it's working and I didn't break an Avata. Second, it's flying better than the original with the ducks. It's a little bit faster, flies incredibly more locked in. I feel much more in control of this drone now. It goes where you want to and it doesn't have weird shakeouts. Sometimes it can vibrate a little bit because it's not tuned. It expects to have ducks and it doesn't. So sometimes the PID tuning is not perfect and there is no way to change that, sadly. And probably it's more efficient as well. It floats in the air much better because you have to give less throttle and it's a little bit, a tiny amount more silent. Do I recommend doing this crazy mod? Probably no for 90% of the people out there. If you have a regular Avata like this, keep it like it is. It's already a very versatile drone. But if you have two, probably me included, some people like having redundancy. So if one breaks, if you lose one, you have the other. And if you're traveling, you don't start crying that you don't have the drone anymore. And this is a nice setup to have because having two of the same will be a missed opportunity. Like this, I have one that covers the cine whooping and one that covers the acro flying. It's a little 3-inch Ripper. It flies very similar to something like that. It's not a 5-inch, it doesn't fly as fast as a 5-inch. For how small it is, for being an Avata and having all of the advantages of the Avata, I like it. You can travel with 4 batteries that last forever, you don't need to bring charges, lipos and stuff like that. It's a very comfortable experience. Of course, the Avatas have no flight zones and DJI, it's a pain in the butt, but probably you're not supposed where the no flight zones are. So I don't feel too much limited in that direction. And I guess that's all for today. Remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. I want to know what do you think about this crazy contraption right here. And as always, if you want to help the channel, check out the links in the description below. Stay safe and happy flying. Bye.